In today's game, we're going to be doing the Eternal War mission, Secure and Control, which is just a single objective in each of our deployment zones. I'll be playing the new Deathwatch codex that just came out. I'm going to be using Joe's Deathwatch army, because I don't have one. And
I've been working on them, so they're not fully done yet.
Yeah.
But they will be done at some point.
They'll be done quicker than either of mine or Greg's armies.
It's true.
And then Joe will be playing his Tyranids, since Deathwatch should be fighting Xenos. And let's just go right into looking at Joe's Tyranid army.
For my Tyranids, I'm running a single battalion detachment of High Fleet Jormungandr. My Warlord is going to be the Broodlord. I gave him the Instinctive Killer Warlord trait. So at the beginning of the battle, but before the first turn, I pick a enemy unit, I can reroll failed hit rolls for the Broodlord that target that unit or any unit that has the same data sheet. So just for simplicity and to get it stated, I'm going to choose the Deathwatch Intercessor unit to be able to reroll against. I've got a 10-man unit of Gene Stealers with Rending Claws and Adrenal Glands. I have a 5-man unit of Ripper Swarms and a 6-man unit. And for a final troop choice, I have a 3-man unit of Warriors with 2 Devourers and a Venom Cannon. I have a unit of 3 Raveners with Spine Fists, Rending Claws, Trigon Prime with a Toxin Spike and Adrenal Glands, a Neurothrope, 4 Zoanthropes, 3 Hive Guard with Impaler Cannons, a Sporocyst with 5 Venom Cannons, and then the Hive Crone with the Stinger Salvo, the Tentaclids, and the Drill Cannon. On the Broodlord, I gave him the Catalyst Psychic Power. The Neurothrope, I gave the Psychic Stream Psychic Power. And the unit of Zoanthropes, I also gave Catalyst. And just doing my normal High Fleet Jormungandr thing, have some of the stuff come in via the Trigun's tunnel, and with the Deathwatch having some long-range firepower, give me something to get over into Danny's deployment zone.
For the Deathwatch army, I'm running 2 battalions. One is just an Imperial Guard one to fill out points and give more command points, and then I have the Deathwatch one. We start with the Imperial Guard just because it's super simple. It's 2 company commanders and 3 squads of infantry, all with las guns. I'm running them as Talaran, so I can advance and shoot without penalty. Now for the Deathwatch, I have a Primaris Librarian as my Warlord. He has the Nowhere to Hide Warlord trait, so I get to pick one of Joe's units each turn, and units within 6 inches of mine, ignore cover when attacking that unit. And then I'm also giving him the Tome of... How do you say that?
Ectoclades.
Ectoclades. So at the beginning of each of my turns, I could pick a mission tactic, which is the rural one to wound, the chapter tactics for Deathwatch. And I could choose to either use that one or the one I picked at the beginning of the game, which is I'm choosing the rural ones against troops, because Joe has the most troops. And then my other HQ, the Primaris Librarian has the Psychic Fortress and the Null Zone Psychic Powers. And then my other HQ is a regular Librarian. He has Veil of Time and Might of Heroes. For my 3 troops, one of them is just a Deathwatch kill team. Or is it just a infantry squad? What do you call it?
I don't know what it's called.
But they have 2 shotguns, 3 bolt guns, and then 2 frag cannons. I have a Intercessor squad with 5 Stalker bolt guns, and then 2 heavy plasma incinerators, and an aggressor with the auto bolt storm, I think, and then the back gun. And then the last one is 5 intercessors with auto bolt guns, and then 3 with the assault plasma incinerators. And then
and a Reaver.
And a Reaver. So he gives the terror tactics to the squad, and then the aggressor, going back to this squad over here, the aggressor allows them to move and shoot heavy weapons without penalty, or advance and shoot assault weapons without penalty. So I gave them all heavy weapons so that they can be mobile and not take penalty. For the rest of the army, I got 3 bikes with power moles and just the twin bolt guns, and then 2 Razorbacks with twin heavy bolters, and then the Corvus with twin las cannon, hurricane bolter, and stormstrike missile launcher. So this will be my first time running Deathwatch. Let's see how they go.
We've just finished up the deployment. Danny won the roll-off, so Danny got to pick the deployment types. He chose Hammer and Anvil and gave the Tyranids this side. I have my objectives set up on top of this shipping crate. Deployed both units of my Ripper Swarms, my unit of Warriors, the Neurothrope, the Zoanthropes, the Hive God, and the Hive Crone. The Gene Stealers are set up in the tunnel with the Trigun, so they can come up with him. And then I spent a command point to have the Broodlord also lurking in the tunnels. Unit of Raveners is also going to burrow in. And I have the Sporocyst set up on the Hive ship, so it deploys at the beginning of the first battle round, but before the first turn.
For the Deathwatch with God Allies, I just secured this big red thing, the scaffolding. So to get up or down, we had to use the ladders. We put the crates so monsters and stuff could get up. I have my heavy weapons team at the top, or my heavy Primaris, so they could just, get range on top of here. And I'm pretty much just gonna, because Joe's deep striking and
where's your objective?
Right under my Primaris librarian.
Okay.
Since Joe's deep striking so much stuff, I'm just set up really defensively to wait and see where he comes in. I have my frag cannon squad in the chorus.
Okay.
And let's see if
Tyranids finished deploying first. So for the Tyranids, Deathwatch.
it's tie.
Tyranids.
Deathwatch. I'm gonna lose.
Want to try and seize?
Yes. Nope. So Tyranids turn 1.
Just finished up the Tyranids movement phase. Before my turn, I set up the Sporocyst over here, so his Venom Cannons would be in range of the unit of the Intercessor Squad with the heavy weapons. It spawned its unit of 3 Spore Mines, just moved over there. I had the Hive God move over the pipe, so they would be in range of the same squad, and because it's High Fleet Jormungandr, they don't need to be in cover, and it's actually a detriment because of the
Dragonfire bolts.
Dragonfire bolts. Just did some slight movement with a couple of the other units. The Venom Cannon Warrior got on top of the ruin, so the Venom Cannon would be in range of the squad. The Hive Crone moved up, so its Tentaclids would be in range of the Razorback in front of it. And the other unit of Ripper Swarms just moved up into the ruins a bit more. So I'm going to go into the Psychic phase. I'm only going to cast 1 power. Catalyst from the unit of Zoanthropes onto the Sporocyst. Looking for 6 up. Get it off with a 6. So that is all of that. And now start off shooting with the unit of Hive God firing their Impaler Cannons into that Intercessor Squad on the scaffolding. So 6 shots, hitting on 4+ because they moved. 4 hits. Wounding on 2s. 4 wounds. Minus 2 AP, no benefit of cover.
Oh, that's why I'm in cover, though. So 5 up. I'll go through.
So it is 4 D3s. 2.
1 dice.
1.
So that'll be another. Take 1 out. That's another.
Last one. Another 2.
So 3 intercessors are dead.
Well, intercessors have 2 wounds.
Yeah, it was multi.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that the one was just... Okay, I got you.
Yeah. It was 4 wounds. Yeah. One of them was under 1.
My low IQ finally caught up.
Yeah.
So I would then fire the 5 Venom Cannons from the Sporocyst into that same squad. So it's 5 D3. So only 7. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit. Wounding on 2s. Wounds.
What is this on, sorry?
Same squad. Minus 2 AP, but you get your cover.
How many?
1.
Minus 2. 2 up 4.
So you
Good.
still took.
No, I'm in cover, so
I
2
got
up minus
you,
2.
yeah.
So I'm good.
The cover saved you.
It's true.
I will then fire the Venom Cannon from the Warrior into the same unit. So, 2 shots. Hitting on 4. 1 hit. And on 2s. Wounds. Same thing.
Minus 2. Good.
Yeah. And then the last bit of shooting is the Tentaclids from the Hive Crone into that front Razorback. So, hitting on 4s. 3 hits. And so it is 1 mortal wound.
Is that it?
And 1 regular wound.
What's the AP?
No AP.
So 1 mortal wound.
And that is everything for my first turn.
Alright. So 3 intercessors dead. That's going to be a leadership test. I think there are only 8. 4, 7, so they're fine. So for the Deathwatch counterattack, I moved the Corvus up the middle. Since Joe could get the Hive Crone into assault with anything anyway, I'm not too worried about it. Hopefully I'll kill the Hive Crone this turn and get first blood, and then I can just play defensively the rest of the game. I just moved the Godsmen. They're still out of range since we're dealing with like 36-inch threat range right now. The assault squad of Primaris just moved up to possibly play cover against stuff. The bikes moved up as well, since I'm not really worried about Joe deep striking in the back, since he'd have to go up this train. Would be pretty difficult. This Razorback had to move next to this one to get into range of shooting the Hive Crone with its heavy bolters. And then my Primaris Librarian moved up, so he's within 6 inches of this squad, so they can benefit from his relic, the Tome of Ectoclades. So I chose at the beginning of my turn, I choose one of the other mission tactics. So I'm doing the reroll ones against elites, so I can shoot at the Hive God. So yeah, they get to reroll. They can either reroll 1 to 1 against troops or Hive God, and then I'm going to move on to the Psychic phase. I'll just be casting 1 power, which will be Psychic Fortress. I'm going to cast this on the Corvus. So if it goes off, it gets a 4+ save against mortal wounds from Psychic powers, which for a 5. Got it with a 7. Since he's the most far forward, he'd be the Neurothorps would be getting him. And then just going on to the shooting phase, I'm going to shoot my heavy weapon squad of intercessors, and I'm going to use the Hellfire rounds to wound on 2+, and then combined with the rerolling ones, I'll probably wound a lot. Or not a lot.
Target?
I'm going to shoot the Hive Tyrants.
Hive God.
Hive God.
3 Hive Tyrants would be a target indeed.
Unfortunately, I already lost 3 of my dudes, so I only have 2 bolters benefiting from that. So these 2, they have heavy, but because of the aggressor, they can move and shoot without penalty. So 1 hit. And then wounding on 2 and rerolling. 1 wound, AP 2.
So, on a 5-up, takes it.
I guess I should have... and they have 3, so it doesn't matter that I didn't shoot my plasma first. I guess it's actually better I didn't shoot my plasma first. And then I'm going to shoot the heavy plasma incinerators.
Are you going to overcharge?
Yes. Where's... It is heavy, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I'll supercharge it. I have 2 of them. Hitting on 3s. And I got a 1. I will command point it. 2 hits. Strength 9. No, strength 8. Are they T3 or T5?
T5.
Oh. So wounding on 3. So 2 wounds, AP 3, 2 damage.
So 6 up saves. Yep. So that kills 1, and another's down to 1 wound.
Okay. And then I'm going to shoot the Razorbacks one after another at the Hive Crone. So one of them had to move, so he's only hitting on 4s. I'll do the one that didn't move first. They don't have ammunitions or anything like that. Or, and heavy bolters don't benefit from it anyway. T6, you said?
Yeah.
Looking for 5s. 1 wound, AP 1.
5 up. Good.
Shit. And then these are just hitting on 4. 1 hit. Nothing. Razorbacks.
They're really good.
They're the best unit. And then, so the question, do I shoot everything at the Hive Crone or do I try to shoot the Hive God with some stuff? I'm within 12 on the Hive God. Hive Crone. So I'll just shoot everything at the Hive Crone from the Corvus. Which includes the Storm Strike missiles, I think they call. Or they call the... Yeah, Storm Strike missiles. Alright, so he has 2 of those. So the heavy and he moved, so hitting in 4s. 1 hit. Strength 8, wounding on 3s. Got a 1. And then he has a twin las cannon. 1 hit. Wounding on 3. 1 wound, AP 3.
No save.
6 damage. 5.
Down to 7.
One command point there.
Oh, Joe doesn't... Oh. Well, I can't, Greg. It doesn't work if I don't have the command points. And then he just has the Hurricane Bolter. So I'm in range of that. So it's 12 shots. So it does not look like I would kill the Hive Crone.
Might get lucky.
Maybe. All the Storm Strikes. Like, yeah, I should hit with 1 Storm Strike on average. That would have been good. I think it's just a D3 damage, but still. 3 damage. Or 3 wounds.
4 up. Takes 2.
Does that kill him?
Puts him down a threshold.
Nice. And then these dudes aren't going to be in range or anything.
What about the las guns? Are they in range of anything?
No, I don't think so. This is a 24-inch game. Or a 36-inch. These are only 24-inch guns.
What's your Tyranid stratagem? Your anti-Tyranid stratagem?
That I can shoot a Synapse creature even if it's not the closest.
Okay.
So that would be your Broodlord? No.
That would be him
Being the...
Broodlord
Oh, he
and
has Synapse.
Neurothrope are the only character.
Yeah.
Or he might... I think he has Synapse.
Well, it was just... Because he's a Gene Sailor. I thought they didn't need it. But yeah, it just lets me target the character even if they're not the closest. Which is super useful.
Yeah,
but
super good.
with the way the game's going, it might not be.
So the Neurothrope and the Broodlord are the only people with Synapse that you couldn't target normally.
So as long as the Corvus doesn't die, I think I'm in okay shape. But Joe hasn't brought in most of his army yet.
Just finished up the Tyranid second movement phase. I've brought up all of the burrowing in Tyranid units. Brought in the Trigon Prime, the unit of Gene Stealers, and the Broodlord over there. Try and go after the Intercessor Squad. And I brought the unit of Raveners in over here to get to fire their Spine Fists at the Squad of Guardsmen. The Hive Crones moved up to try going after the Corvus, since it moved up so nicely. Move the unit of Zoanthropes and the Neurothrope up to try and cast Psychic Powers on it, to try and do some damage. Move the squad of Warriors up a little bit. Kept the squad of Hive Guard stationary, so that they'll be firing at their full ballistic skill. Spawned a new unit of Spore Mines, and the old one just moved up towards the Corvus. They advance, so they can't possibly get in range this turn to be able to detonate. So I'm going to start off the Psychic phase with the Neurothrope attempting to cast Smite onto the Corvus.
Luckily, I have my Psychic Fortress.
Goes off with an 11.
Wow, that's a d6.
5.
5 up and down. Or 4 up. Yikes. Whoa.
Oh, the psychic
He's down to-
onslaught
he's-
on the Deathwatch.
It's down to 10. This filthy Xeno psychicness.
And then the Neurothrope is going to attempt to cast Psychic Scream. Goes off with a 7.
What is that?
So it is nearest enemy unit with an 18, suffers D3 mortal wounds. 1.
Oh, you got command points.
4 up. Nope. Another one.
Is the Corvus a Psyker? Might lose a psychic power then.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Imperium,
sure it's
Adeptus Sates, Deathwatch.
The unit of Zoanthropes will then attempt to manifest Smite. Goes off with the 7. 2.
Block another one. I intentionally had this strategy and it's not super panning out for me. Feels bad.
And then the Broodlord is going to attempt to cast Catalyst onto the Squadagene Steelers. Does not go off. I will use a command point to reroll the 1. Goes off with the 6.
I will attempt to deny it.
Oh,
Oh.
Big Papa. Big Papa Primaris. Psychic
You got
good,
a
too.
what?
6.
He's not within 12. A 9. Reject the alien.
So with that, that's all of my psychic powers. So starting off shooting, I will have the unit of Raveners fire their Spine Fists into the Squad of Gods. So they have 4 attacks each, so they get 12 shots. Hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 4s.
Only strength 3?
Yep.
Any AP?
Nope.
Yeah. So 4 to the cover. 2 die.
And then the Dragon Prime is going to shoot his electricity at the back squad of Godsmen.
Is he going to use that plasma reactor to fuel it?
Of course. So get 12 shots. Hitting on 4s. That's it. And then wounding on 3s. 4 wounds.
What's
No,
what's its strength?
strength 5.
2 more die.
Terrible.
No, from 12 shots, it's not great.
Okay. So then I will have the Hive Crone will fire all of its weapons onto the Corvus. Drill Cannon gets 5 shots. Toughness on the Corvus is
7.
7. So wounding on 5s. 4 wounds, minus 1 AP.
Damn. 4 up. 3 more wounds.
So 4 Tentaclids, hitting on 6s because of its wound threshold.
And
1
hard to hit on the Corvus.
Nothing from that. Then Stinger Salvo. 1 hit. Wounding on 5. Nothing. Unit of 2 Hive Guard will now fire into the Intercessor Squad on the scaffolding. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. Nothing. And then the Spore Assist will fire.
You could use a command point, just so you know. I don't know.
Not worth it.
Okay.
Spore Assist will then fire its 5 Venom Cannons onto that squad, same squad. 5 and 3. 2. So 8. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit. Wounding on 2s. 1 wound. -2. And you get cover.
4. Goes how much damage?
3, 2.
No.
Another one bites dust.
These Primaris Marines, they aren't very tough.
And then the last bit of shooting is the unit of warriors will shoot at the Corvus.
Don't do it. Don't kill him.
Venom cannon. 3 shots.
-1 to hit.
5s. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound, -2 AP.
1 wound, -2. Looking for a 5. I will command point that. Got it.
And then 6 Devourer shots.
Oh, that was the big shot, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's the one I should reroll.
And wounding on 5s. 1 wound, I think -1 AP.
4 up.
So that is all of my shooting. So just go into assaults. Hive Crone is going to clear a charge on the Corvus.
Overwatch. Oh, I guess I might as well shoot the big guns first. Missiles, nothing. Blast cannons, nothing. And then the not big guns. There we go. You go, bolters. 1 wound.
4 up. Good. Charge again 3 inches.
That's a big charge. The Hive Crone can fly, right? Otherwise it can't assault me.
And then the Gene Stealers will declare a charge on the assault squad of intercessors.
Not the Broodlord?
No.
Okay. So just 5 guys, I think. So that is 2 auto guns, auto bolters, and 3 plasmas. What ammo do I use here? I guess just the wound on 2+ if I hit. So auto bolt guns, 1 hit. Wounding on 2. They troops.
Yes.
Reroll 1, 2. So 1 wound, no AP.
5 up. Lose 1.
And then my plasma,
You just pull one of the fat guys.
1 hit. Plasma, 1 wound.
5 up in ball. Good. Charging in. They make it with 10 plus 1 for adrenal glands. So they'll make it in, and then the Broodlord will try and charge in. Nope. Nah. So can you just
Anything?
pile that
Yeah, I would do
on
the
charges?
Be careful of the.
I'm always super cute. I've never broken one of Joe's models, ever.
Try and leave one guy within 6 inches of the Broodlord.
What does he give him?
Plus 1 to hit.
It's a pretty big buff.
Pretty good.
Maybe I'll accidentally not put him within 6.
So how many are in attack range?
All but the one within 6. Although, are they supposed to be on those tiny bases still?
I think so.
They're so big for those bases.
So I lost 2, and I lost 1 to the Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
So it's 8 guys.
One will be out, yeah.
Remember, these are the dudes who hunt the Xenogray.
Uh-huh.
Clearly, they will beat Gene Stealers in close combat.
Maybe you should have supercharged your plasma and you wouldn't have gotten hit.
It's true.
Hitting on.
It would have benefited me here.
You'd had to call out which one, though,
It's true.
because it would have actually mattered.
It's true.
But it would have been glory. You wouldn't have made it.
Moving on.
It would have stopped that 10-inch charge. Would have gotten it.
So that is 4 wounds at minus 4 AP.
Alright, so that's 4 dead. Or 2
Two
dead.
And then 3, 4, 8, 12. Minus 1 AP wounds.
Okay. 4 right. We're minus 1, you said?
Yeah.
3 more down.
And then do you want to interrupt with the corvus?
How many wounds do you have left?
5.
No, I won't.
So,
Corvus flyer time.
Chrome.
You just have this guy jump off on the chrome.
That's true. With the librarians in there, he should just psychically bombard him from the inside.
So 1 attack with the Wicked Spare. Hitting on 4 up. Missed.
Command point.
We'll command point that.
It's wrong.
Nope.
Was that your good attack?
Yeah.
Feels good.
So then he gets 2 attacks. Alright, 3 attacks with his Scything Wings. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. One wound minus 2 AP.
Take it. Wait, how much damage is it?
D3.
Is this your only damage?
Yeah.
I'll use a command point. I might as well. Wait, was it minus 1?
Minus 2.
Yeah. Still goes through.
2.
Down to 3.
That's...
Oh, you put me down a threshold. Now I can't kill him in close combat. That's all you're fighting, right?
Yep.
Alright, so 1 attack back from the Corvus. Missed.
Command point. Oh, you've already used it. Otherwise.
So 3 Primaris Marines remain.
Are you going to pile in your Reaver?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is there a Reaver there?
Yeah.
What a god. He's here. He's scared now. But he doesn't even have his knife, does he?
No.
I don't think he has a different stat line in close combat.
If you had him out, you could have thrown grenades. I wouldn't have been able to fire Overwatch.
Oh my god. That's true. That would have been a big deal. So there's 4 of them. And then the Sergeant gets an extra attack. Prepare for the might of the Primaris.
2 attack Primaris.
These are the best Primaris that exist. Like, these are the ones for the Deathwatch. Oh, what? They
Aren't
hit
they
with all
all
the
just
one.
rookies?
No, they're the best. Like, these are the ones Robert Gilliman specifically selected for the Deathwatch.
Robert Gilliman. I loved Robert Gilliman. Is
What?
he like King Robert Baratheon?
Exactly. Rubute. Greg Rubute. Were those both ones? I don't know. 4 wounds.
You just start re-rolling dice?
Yeah. I'm used to playing Death God. I reroll everything.
3.
From back here, fine?
Yeah.
Like a barrel of monkeys.
And got leadership on the 2 squads of guardsmen.
Yep. What are they? 7?
Yeah, I think so.
The squad over here is good. Squad that get electrified, good. I lost 4 Primaris, I think, from that squad.
From this squad?
Yeah.
They were full.
No.
So whatever you lost is... Was it a 9-man or an 8-man?
Or did I lose 2? Because they lost 1.
You lost 2 to -4, and then you lost
In close
a
combat.
couple more.
Oh, yeah. So I think I lost 4. Ooh, I will. They shall know no fear of that.
There you go.
Space Marines, by the way.
So still no
No first blood.
first blood. I think you're gonna get it though.
That's the dream. Since the Corvus survived the All-Joe shooting, I'm hopeful I'll be able to do something this turn. Still no first blood, so maybe I can get my squad of my kill team jumped out along with the librarian. They were all hiding in this ruin. The Corvus fell back from combat. Over here, my bike's coming up to challenge the Broodlord. All my guardsmen are lined up to get the Gene Stealers. And then same over here against the...
Squad of Deathwatch fell back over
yes.
here. Okay.
They're very scared of the Xeno. And then Godsman ready to shoot there. The squad's ready to take out the Hive God or help them. And then the two Razorbacks stood still to shoot the Broodlord or the Trigun. Going into the Psychic phase, I'm going to cast Smite from the Librarian in the Ruins onto the Hive Crew.
It's back down the corner.
8.
Casting away.
Unit of Zoanthropes will try and deny.
Nice.
Nice.
And is it worth casting anything else?
Where's your Primaris?
He's right over here. Oh, and I chose for his relic that I could shoot at elites.
Okay.
So that I can shoot, or that I can reroll 1s to wound against the Hive God. And then I guess, so they have cover right now, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it only
the Hive Fleet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll take away the cover with my Warlord trait, Noah to hide. So that's only going to benefit the Primaris over there. I guess he'll cast Smite as well then. I don't think any of the other powers are worth casting. 7.
Don't think anyone's in range.
D3. So Psychic Power is done. I'll just go into the Godsman. So I'm just going to cast or use first rank fire, second rank fire on all 3 units. So over here I have 15 Godsmen. They're all in range.
And don't forget about your bombs with the Corvus when it comes to that.
I'm actually not sure when that's done. Could be at the beginning of the shooting phase, which I almost went past.
But you didn't.
Because of you.
Because of your high IQ.
I did tell you to remind me.
And I did. It's because of your high IQ. It's the highest of all.
Oh, you did in the movement phase, so technically you still did.
So you would have looked that up last turn, but I'm sure.
Yeah, I think Joe will let me do it. I have
Don't let me.
Well, I get to roll 3d. Well, it's going to be on the Warriors.
You're not allowed to do.
I get to do 3d6, and any 6s cause mortal wounds. So this is really likely to occur. 1 mortal wound.
Said it wasn't allowed to.
Just one.
Part of it
Just,
doesn't. You
just
don't
a tiny
understand.
little mortal wound. This is the Black Star Cluster Launcher.
Now
bombs.
go on to your first rank, second fire.
So I guess you might end up being out of range. So I do 1 squad at a time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You want to do the further away squad first?
I mean, I think this is the further away squad.
On to the Gene Stealers.
Yes. Oh wait, no. This makes so they get 4 shots now instead of 3, right? In
Does it make it rapid fire too?
yeah, but in like 5th edition, it gave you like an extra shot.
Yeah.
So 1. 2. Okay, so first squad, along with the Sergeant's pistol. Look at those ones. Two Steelers are T4?
Yep.
Let's put them in 5s. So that's pretty good. Terrible to hit, but pretty good to win.
5 up. Lose 3. The other squad hasn't fired.
Yeah, so the
Doesn't
squad.
matter where from, Joe.
Take those ones. Try and deny Danny's sight.
Oh. Now you're making me check line of sight. Oh my god. You're horrible. They're hiding in plain sight. I can't see them. Alright, I'll shoot at the Broodlord then. If you're gonna bully me.
Well, aren't the Gene Stealers closer?
Oh no.
Sure. They are.
Yeah, and even though they're out of sight. Fine, I'll shoot the Trigun then. Godsman is just as good at killing Triguns as Gene Stealers, right?
Of course.
So 1 dude's in rapid fire. Or no, none of them are going to be. This is just 2 apiece. So
And no pistol.
correct.
You should have your full 9 plus I haven't done any
Oh,
damage
yeah,
to that
that's true.
squad.
So 9 shots. Oh, no, 18. You're up 5. What's toughness C?
6.
Wow.
1/6. Totally statistical.
Yeah. Wow, is it? Godsman, by the way. Alright, well, since you're doing that, I'll have these two guys who shoot the Gene Stealers, and he'll shoot the Broodlord since he's closest to him.
Okay.
And they're going to do the 2+ to wound fire.
Meme?
Yeah, that meme. Gene Stealers. Cumulative 2s. 7 wounds.
They're dead. What lets them reroll the ones?
They're them being Deathwatch. That's like their thing, the mission tactics. And then they have the special issue ammunition for the 2+. And then on the Broodlord. One wound.
Takes them.
Both Razorbacks are going to shoot the Trigun. I can't kill them, so I'm just going to shoot them both at once. Neither one of them moved this time.
You put that by the Broodlord.
Looking for 5s. 4 wounds, 1 AP.
So it's still going to be 3 up.
Wait,
Of the high fleet. So it takes 2.
And then, wait, who did I say was taking cover away from nowhere to hide?
The Ravagers.
Raveners.
Ravagers.
Yeah. So then I will shoot this Primera squad. I'm going to use his relic, so they get to reroll 1s to wound against them, and then the aggressor is going to shoot them, and ignore cover. I'll just do the Hive Guard one first.
Okay.
So I'll do
the Hive Guard.
Yeah, I'll do the wounding on 2s, rerolling the 1s, and then overcharge the plasma. So Stalker, Bolter, hit. 1 wound, AP 2.
5 up. Fail.
And then the heavy plasma incinerator, I'm supercharging it. 2 guys. I'll command point the 1. 1 hit. And then strength 8. Or strength 9. So 1 wound, AP 4, 2 damage.
Down to 1.
And then the aggressor has the auto boltzone gauntlets. So it's
And he's
6.
firing onto the Raven.
Yes. And then he has the grenade, right? The grenade launcher thing on his back.
Yeah.
4 hits. Strength 4. 3. Right there, T4?
Yeah.
Alright. And then that's no AP or anything.
5 up. Kills the 1.
Alright.
1 takes a wound.
And then the Frag Storm grenade launcher, 4 shots. 3 hits. 3 wounds.
Any AP?
Nope.
5 up. Takes another.
So, and then that librarian just has a regular bolt pistol, so he'll shoot it with the AP2. And then hit, wound, just
Wouldn't that decrease?
no, not B2. I mean wounding on 2s. Sorry. So 1 regular wound. But yeah, that decreases range too far. Did I shoot the squad of guardsmen yet?
No.
Okay. So there's 7 left. And they first require secondary fire. 1, 2, running a dice. Oh wait, no, they probably are within 12. Now that I think about it. You will be... So, 4 of them will be.
Just for future reference, orders are at the start of your shooting phase.
Okay. I've run Godsman so many times. I'm sorry.
Stop cheating, Danny.
I announced that I'd be doing that at the start of my turn. So, yeah.
You said you knew all the rules.
What did I say?
Why would I
And
question
the
you?
rules master.
Why did I say that? It's not like this is some like big tournament show. This is,
It is.
So I redid my shooting because I had too many shots. Because I hadn't made sure I was in rapid fire range. 2 wounds.
So was the cover thing just with Deathwatch?
Yeah. So you get cover against this.
Takes.
So he's got 2 left.
Okay. So then I have the
Just
Corvus.
got the flyer and the squad left, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to use Synaptic Severance on the Corvus, so I can shoot at a Synapse creature that's not the closest for 2 command points. So the Corvus is going to shoot everything at the Neurothrope. He's only hitting. Oh, actually, he's only hitting on 6s. That I think because he's BS5 and he moved. So let's hope I roll really well right here.
You got
Last
a
cannon.
decent amount of shooting, don't you?
I have like 4 high power shots. Last cannons, 2 6s. It's glorious. So T4. Yep. So winning on 2s. 2 wounds.
3 up and 1. Good.
Oh my god. My 2 Storm Strike missiles. Nothing. And then my bolters. You're my hurricane.
Your hurricane?
My hurricane bolter. So this will be hitting at 5s. I am winning on 4s. 5 wounds.
3 up. Takes 2.
So then the main shooting that's left of my army, I'm going to do the shotguns and the bolters onto the Hive Crone, and then the 2 frag launchers are going to go onto the warriors. So I'm doing the Deathwatch shotgun, so I'm going to use the Xenopurge slug. So it's strength 4, AP 1, and then I'm at half range, so it's 2 damage. And then for the Flamestorm, or not the Flamestorm, the Deathwatch frag cannon, I'll do the shell, and so it's strength 7, AP 2, 2 damage on the warriors. Hopefully I kill the crone with this. And then I'll do the wounding on 2s for the bolters, which I have 3 of.
It's not like you need to kill the crone. You already got first blood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got the Gene Seeds. You're right. Alright, bolters, wounding on 2s, hitting on 3s. 4 wounds.
-1 to hit, too.
Not
No.
the crone. That's
Okay.
not a flyer. I mean, it's a flyer. It's not,
But it's not flying.
supersonic.
Any AP.
No.
So 4 up. Takes 2.
And then my shotties.
So he's got, what, 3 left, Joe?
Yeah.
So Xenopurge. 2 hits. Strength 4, wounding on 5s. Nothing. Rip. He lives. And then the frag launchers onto the warriors. So 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. They're not troops, are they?
They are.
Oh, nice. So I'll hit, and then strength 7. I've got no 1s. 2 wounds, AP 2. 2 damage.
So
2.
5 up. It kills the 1 injured one.
The Hive Crown lives. My librarian will shoot his pistol with the wounding on 2. How many wounds does he have? 3. Oh, Should have thrown a crack grenade. 1 wound. No AP.
4 up. Takes another.
Down to 2.
So shot. So the only assault I have to do is the bikes into the Broodlord. Instead of letting him go in. No.
Watch.
I made it.
You could have multi-assaulted and hit the trigger.
Oh. Why wouldn't I do that? That sounds like the best idea. Blinkers. Power wall. That's what I think it is. 2 attacks there on the Sergeant. Turbo boost. Nothing special. Do I use the +1 to wound against him? What's his toughness? 5.
Yeah, I think so.
So I'll be hitting him with 6s.
Yeah.
I mean, if I don't kill him, he's going to do a lot of damage. So I will use the... Where is it? The Purgatus Doctrine for 2 points.
Okay.
So I get to add 1 to wound. And I have 7 attacks. Just hitting on 3s. All hit. And then strength 6, said we winning on 2s, but I just used the stratagem, so... Or I would be winning on 3s, but I just used stratagem, so I'll hit. So 1 AP.
So 5 up. How much damage does it do?
Just 1.
So he takes 4 wounds.
So he's
You got 1 left.
feels bad.
If it killed him, he was going to go into a death frenzy. So he gets 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. All hit. And then wounding on 4s. So...
T5.
Yeah, that's why he's wounding on 4s. So... that does 2 wounds of -6 AP, 3 damage.
Alright, so 2 bikes die.
And then 2 -3 AP, D3 damage.
2.
So you get 2 6-up saves.
How much damage do these do?
D3.
D3.
He's dead. Wow.
You did inflict 4 wounds onto
They
the
couldn't-
mighty
They couldn't kill him though.
warlord.
Feels bad. The 3 dudes on
Tyranids
motorcycles
have like a
can't
stratagem
kill.
to regain wounds back on a character.
They might. They may just be monstrous creatures. End of the Tyranids movement phase. I spent 2 of my command points to do rapid regeneration on my Broodlord. And I got a... So he's back up to 4 wounds now. The Broodlord's moved out to try and go after the unit of intercessors. Dragon Prime's just moved out of the pipeline to continue firing at the Godsman. Since the Hive Crone managed to survive, it's moved over to try and take out some of the Deathwatch there so that the Ripper Swarms can try and do a charge. I'm counting on the Neurothrope and the unit of Zoanthropes psychic powers to try and bring down the Corvus. Spawned another unit of 3 Spore Mines. The units have just continued moving out. Tried to get that unit of 3 close enough to the Deathwatch squad to detonate, but they didn't make it. So, going into the psychic phase, going to start off with the Neurothrope trying to cast Smite on the Corvus. Goes off with a 7.
I will try to deny it. My one denial. The Corvus has to live. Get an 8.
The Neurothrope will try casting Psychic Scream. Goes off with a 5.
Mm-hmm.
3 more.
He's dead, isn't he, Gray?
Yeah, that's it for him. See if she explodes if it does that.
Even if it does, it doesn't.
Bless you.
Goodbye, Clovis. You did okay. I probably played you pretty badly. I'll blame myself.
And since he's dead, the unit of Zoanthrope will cast Smite onto the squad of Deathwatch in the ruin. Reroll the 1 because of the Neurothrope. 11.
Yeah,
it's a tough call.
this way, since I took the side, you know.
And then the Broodlord is going to try and cast Catalyst onto himself. Does not go off.
You're gonna have to keep reminding me of Smite too, because I forget to.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's new, and then it didn't affect.
Yeah, great nice.
So it's like powers. So gonna have the Spore Assist fire its 5 Venom Cannons into the heavy squad. 5d3. So that is 10. Hitting on 5s. And wounding on 2s. Minus 2 AP.
Does it ignore card?
No.
So 4. What was it?
2.
I took 2.
Yeah, you took
One
1.
goes
Ah.
through, so
2,
it's
3.
3 damage.
The unit of warriors will fire into the unit of Deathwatch in the ruin. D3 shots from the Venom Cannon. 3. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Moving on 2s. 2 ones. Minus 2.
4 up. Good.
And then the Death Spitter. 1 hit. Moving on a 3. Wounds. Minus 1 AP.
1 wound. You said?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And then the Hive Crone will fire all of its weapons into that squad.
Alright.
So it's down to its last threshold. So Stinger Salvo, hitting on 5s, wounding on 3s, 1 wound, minus 1.
You're good. Takes a wound.
And the Tentaclids.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Wounding on 3s, 1 regular wound.
2 up. Good.
And then the Drill Cannon. 6 shots. Wounding on 3s. 4 wounds minus 4.
Goodbye, squad. Never mind. Never mind.
The armory.
Yeah.
How many are left?
Trace.
Yeah. And then the library.
The Hive God will fire its Impaler Cannon at the Heavy Squad. Hitting on 3s, 12 hit. Wounding on 2s, 1. Minus 2, no cover.
I will put it on the aggressor with his 2+ save. Said -2.
Yep.
Looking for 4. Good.
And the last bit of shooting is the Trigun Prime. He'll fire all of his shots into the undamaged squad of Godsmen. Hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s. 3. No AP.
What? You said 3?
Yeah.
4? Good.
Dragon's done nothing. And with that, the Ripper Swarms. So you got your shotgun guys left, or what do you have?
I got
left?
2 frag cannons and one shotgun.
You got the 2d6 for Overwatch. You got to keep the Hive Crone alive. You probably kill him in Overwatch, and if you kill him, the Ripper Swarms will just get Overwatched anyway.
That's true.
The Ripper Swarms will declare a charge on them.
I think the frag cannon just does 1 damage. So.
Wait, but he's only got 2 wounds left.
Well, no, I mean on the Ripper Swarms. So, like, you got a bunch of wounds that I have to go through. Okay. So I'll obviously be using the frag cannon in frag round mode. So it's going to be 46. Oop, that wasn't great. I will command point 1. Give me a higher number. Nope. That's a 12. What's your toughness?
3.
So wounding on 2s. Are these troops?
Yeah.
12 wounds. AP1.
1. Check the Hive Fleet.
And then my worm breath shell from the shotgun. That's 4 strict 3, and then 4 no AP.
So what was that final one?
12 AP1, 4 no AP.
6 up save. 16. They are dead.
Go flames.
Hive Crone will try and go in.
Okay. $44. No, that was 5 dice. 44. 9.
How many wounds did you do to the Rippers?
16.
16. And they're what, 3 apiece?
Yep.
So close.
9, 14. 9, 7, 10. So he's a T6, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Looking for 4s. He is not a troop. Five. AP1.
He's dead. Does not explode. And Broodlord will try and declare a charge on the Intercessors.
Okay. So I got my assault plasma, and then my Reaver, who's just 2 shots. I'll do the wound on 2s. 1 hit. He's not a troop, so nothing. And then 3 plasma. How many wounds does he have?
4.
Is it worth overcharge? Yes, it is. Overcharge. 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 2 hits and 2 of them die. Strength 6, strength 7. I'll command point that. No, I already command pointed 1 in the chat.
Did you?
Yeah, I one of my flame ones. Yes, just 1 wound.
5 up. Takes 2.
Good luck making this charge now, Jill.
7 inches.
Damn,
You're in.
it's close.
Can you put him down to 2 wounds? Hitting on 2s. And because he killed a model, fight phase.
Wait, what's the deal?
I gave him the relic, the Maw-Claws of Thyrax, so he gets to, if he slays an enemy model, he can reroll failed hit rolls and all subsequent fight phases.
Nice.
All hit. Ending on 3s. So, 2 wounds minus 6 AP, 3 damage.
Yeah, they're just dead.
And then,
They're
was
dead.
that the last 2?
Yep.
And then he moves, what, 3 inches up?
No, I don't want him to move.
Alright.
And That's everything of mine.
So
Really hoping that those Ripper Swarms wouldn't all die in Overwatch.
Yeah, no, I rolled really well against them. But my squad... So that redeems that squad.
You got to take leadership on them, don't you?
Yes.
So how many did they lose?
How many was it originally, Joe? 3...
They hadn't lost any until
Yeah,
now,
I think it was 7.
And
so
your
lost
sergeant's
4.
gone, so
Yep,
you're...
so that's 7. 2 plus 4, they're fine.
Okay.
So with them doing that, I think I can now just play defensively.
And I think you're going to win because you can kill the Broodlord and then I have to kill your Warlord and I don't have anything left to kill him, really.
That's true.
Because you can just hide behind Guardsmen and I'll never chew through all of them.
That's true. Just gotta play defensive now. So I'm just gonna continue playing safe. I kind of didn't move anyone around. I'm bringing my heavy squad around to shoot at the Broodlord, and everyone else is staying where they are pretty much. I'm going to start out with Psychic Powers from my Primaris Librarian. He's going to cast Smite. Goes off with an 11.
I'll try and deny it.
Nope. That's a d6 on the Broodlord. 1. I will command point that. Here's another 1.
Should have rolled different dice.
I got 3.
Yes.
That's it. He's dead. Slay the Warlord.
I hadn't said it yet, but I was going to have the Librarian use his relic to target HQs. So the HQ's dead, so it's not going to do anything now. And then I will cast Smite for the other one.
The target heavies.
Wait, I have to declare at the beginning of my turn.
I got you.
So I hadn't announced it, but I had decided. So Smite from the other one got 9 to down to 8. Can you deny?
So you can, I believe,
From over there.
Yeah.
but it'll be onto the.
Yeah, your bombs. So D3. 2.
So is that 2 bases, Joe? Or?
Yeah. Can you pull the back too?
Yep.
I'm not going to cast any other psychic powers. I don't. Yeah, Joe's not going to. It's not worth risking the perils, I think. So going on to shooting. As Joe said, I'm supposed to do my my orders first. So I'll do first rank fire, second rank fire, and then shoot the trigun. So I just do them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then 3 HQs. I think they're all... No, they won't all be in range. How many guys did I just say, Greg?
15.
Said 15. Yeah, it's about right.
6, 7,
So
11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then you got the...
box, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's 16.
16, I think.
So what did you count the
Unless
sergeants
I
in
count
that?
it. No.
Okay. So then it's 12 in rapid fire range. So it's 4 shots a guy. 3, 4. I'm just gonna do 7 right now. 'Cause we keep dropping all the dice. So 6 to wound. 2 wounds. And then...
2 up. Takes 2 up.
Well, he has 2 up save. Oh no,
3
that's
up.
your cover. Okay. If he had 2...
KDC is in cover.
Yeah, clearly.
Standing out.
If he had a 2 up save base, that'd be crazy.
And you have a 1 up save. You set him down to 8 wounds.
Yeah.
3... 1, 2, 3, 4,
Ocho.
5. And then my 4 outside of rapid fire range, and then my 3 sergeants. Or 2 sergeants and an officer.
Officer hits on better, Dan.
Oh, does he?
Roll 'em separate.
Oh my god. So officer. Hit. No. Were they actually really BS2?
They're not BS2, but...
Oh yeah, he'd be hitting on 3s.
Command.
Yeah, he's like a librarian only hits on 3s still.
hit. In close combat and shooting on 3s.
Wow. 2 more wounds.
Is that
Yeah.
it?
That's all my Godsman shooting. I'll shoot
They're
my...
so good.
Yeah. I mean, they did 2 wounds. That's actually pretty good. I mean, that's more on Joe's rolling than their skill, but... my 2 Razorbacks will shoot at him. Just gonna do them together. 3 misses. Moving on 5s. 3 wounds, AP 1.
Bria takes 2.
She's down to 6.
How many wounds does he have, face?
12.
And then from my my kill team, are they Green Squads? What are they called actually? Because functionally they're a kill team. I'm gonna do the shotgun with the worm breath on the
Spore?
on the spore, and then I'm going to use the synaptic. No, I can't say the word.
Synaptic?
Yeah. Severance for 2 command points to target the Neurothrope again with the 2 frag cannons.
They are veterans.
Oh, veteran. So my veteran squad will do all the things I just described. So the worm breath, 1 shot. Those aren't troops, are they?
No.
So it survives. And then
It's a turning point for the Tyranids.
that 1 spore bond's gonna blow up the entire squad. Because you don't have to assault me, right?
He might. Just needs to get close enough.
Alright, and then 4 shots on the Neurothrope. Yikes. 1 hit. No wounds.
Man, why didn't you do that to the Ripper Swarms?
I mean, I missed no matter what. I will throw a frag grenade from the librarian onto him. Onto the bomb.
Onto the...
6 shots. For 5 hits. T strength 3? Or is frag strength 3, strength 4?
Yeah.
So that... Oh, I haven't shot the squad yet. I think you're outside 18. It's gonna be close. Was he range 18 or 16? Can you check the auto bolt stormer or something?
I think it's 18.
I think he's still out by a hair.
18.
Or do you think?
What one? What one are you?
The aggressor.
The aggressor. He's in.
Okay. So it's rapid fire. What's the auto one?
It's assault.
6. Okay. Assault 6, and then D6 from his grenade launcher 4. So they have the same profile, so I might as well roll it together. Looking for 5s. 2 wounds. And then I'm supercharging the plasma. Of course. 2 up.
Takes another one.
Okay, it's down to 5.
Another 1. Ooh, a 1 and a 2. I'll use my last command point to reroll that 1. Got a 2. I'm out of command points. I didn't do very much this turn. Actually, I did. I killed
the Warlord, which
yeah, that's big.
makes it, I think, I mean, can the Tyranids even win anymore?
Yeah,
We got first blood, so
the objective's worth what? 3 points.
1 objective.
Do you have any re-deep striking or anything?
No. And the dragon's been wounded enough that he's not going to be very
Yeah,
effective
just
anymore.
sheer units he has to go through. Like he's gonna have to fight the god like 4 separate times.
So I think I just concede. Tyranids can't possibly win this at this point.
I can't believe that the anti-Xeno army defeated a Xeno army.
No.
It's crazy.
That's what I get for giving you 2 battalions.
Yeah, all the command points is actually really nice. Like you can just, whenever you want to use a stratagem, you can use a stratagem essentially. We had a couple really close flip-floppy things, like me not killing the Hive Crone, you not killing the Corvus. You know, if I had killed the Hive Crone there, I super easily would have won. If you had killed the Corvus, it would have just been completely over.
Or if you only did 14 wounds to the rippers.
Yeah, if you had managed to get in, that would have been... Because you were really close to killing that. Like, you killed through with the smite and whatnot. But yeah, there are a couple of really close calls. But that's what's bad with this mission, I think, in particular, is... First Blood didn't happen first turn, first battle round, like it usually does. But First Blood just all but decides the game. Where, like, you have so much stuff back here, you can't possibly take my objective. Yeah. So all I have to do... And same with me. If you had gotten it, like, how could I... Like, I can't even, like, walk over to your objective.
The Corvus would have been the only thing that would have allowed you to do it.
Yeah, and then that's a flyer, so then you can't even contest the objectives.
Well, yeah, you'd have to bring troops in with it.
Yeah.
Like you did, but you would have had to get onto the objective.
But yeah.
And then fight all this off.
Yeah. But yeah, First Blood super weighs on this one. I think I like the idea of some of the squads we had with the Deathwatch. Like, I think the heavy weapons with the aggressor or the assault weapons. So getting to move 6 inches plus a d6 and shoot without penalty, or just able to move and shoot with the stalkers and the heavy plasma was really nice. But I'm sure I made tons of mistakes with them, and there's way better lists than what we're on.